First of all, if you are someone that would put blood in any person's spaghetti to bind them to you, no. Nothing about that shit is okay. I am a firm believer in the preservation of free will, okay? And I don't give a fuck who it is. Man, woman, child, whomever. Do not intentionally put your own bodily fluids in people's food to get your way. I am indeed a being that has incarnated to neutralize the energies and the dark attachments that coerce you weak people into doing things like that to others. So let's just start there first, because I don't want anybody to think that I was targeting that man specifically or just men. None of us are to be doing that to others, to bind them into situations where they cannot exercise their free will. Okay? This goes for the women with their menses and any other bodily fluids. This goes for men and their semen. Because let's go ahead and segue there. Let's talk about the fact that with some of those low vibrational karmic men, they just gonna jack shit right in your mouth. You don't even get no damn garlic bread. Just here, eat that. Okay? So it's not just about menses and spaghetti. Okay? Let's all sit at the grown folk table, everybody, on both sides of this coin. Males, stop putting your semen in everything and in everyone. In their mouths, in their eyes, in all of their orifices, anything that opens, stuff that don't open, you just want to layer them like fucking with shit like cake icing. I know you don't think that is any different than the motherfucking spaghetti. You can't. There's no way you just suddenly forgot that the whole planet is fucking coated in semen. Shut up. Okay, so, but everyone, women, don't do that. Men, don't do that. Don't do it to anyone. Anyone. Do you understand? I'm telling you right now that people who do shit like what this article is talking about, any person, man, woman, I don't want you to get tunnel vision on just blood and spaghetti. All creatures that are governed by dark attachments are capable of spiking your food or whatever with essences from themselves, any of it, okay? And use it to dominate you. Now, another thing about the whole spaghetti thing he's talking about, to be truthful, that's not a goddamn love spell. It's way bigger than a fucking love spell, because we're talking about blood. So that means, again, the person it came from and every person it ever came from, they're all in that. So it's not just an idiot, goofy, pick-me woman would be, wanting to bind you to her. She's also binding herself and her entire bloodline to you. This means she's handing over. That would mean handing over your entire bloodline. Just for love? No. It's bloodline magic. That's past love spell. A love spell is something like, oh, we're gonna put both our names in an apple and drizzle it with honey. And I don't even know if that's a real spell, but they tend to go like that. It's really not that difficult. But a simple hoodoo or whatever the fuck you want to do, it looks like that a lot of times. A candle may burn, some fruit and some sweet, some herbs, all of the things, culminating events to cultivate the energy of love. Okay, it's like that. But the instant you bring blood into the mix, that is the bottom fucking line. That ain't no goddamn love spell no more. That is straight blood magic. It's not just your heart a motherfucker's taking. It's not just your mind. They're literally tapping into your entire bloodline. Okay, they're either trying to infiltrate your entire bloodline, or they're handing over their entire bloodline. Like, that is, it goes past just y'all stupid little love chapter in that particular incarnation. Do you understand that after both of you die, whatever recalibrations that occurred because of the fusing of bloodlines now is an imprint in your bloodline? Like, this is why you don't do that shit, because it has an everlasting effect. Okay, and it goes way beyond that one relationship. That's why you don't do the shit. And that's why you avoid people who do the shit. Okay, who are these people? Manipulative motherfuckers. You know, you already done seen it on them. They do and say anything right in your face to get what they want. They'll lie. They'll, you know what I'm saying? They do a lot of lying. You know what I'm saying? So, what he talking about ain't no goddamn fucking love spell. That's blood magic. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm hoping he's not saying that the women in his family did the spaghetti thing for love. Because then that would be him openly admitting that he had elders that were stupid. Like, because that's stupid. Nobody's doing no blood. Like I said in the last video, if anybody went the route of blood magic, it was for empire stakes. You understand me? So it rules a lot of people out because they're not sitting on fucking empires. Ta-da. Okay? And I'm definitely not just talking about fucking earthly things. Because we're using blood. We're talking about whole lineages. This is automatically makes this entire thing spiritual. But then most of you are not tapped into your whole lineage or your whole bloodline or all of your spiritual stockpiles. Okay? You're not even tapped into it. So why would someone else want to bind their entire bloodline to another bloodline that's more debt than dollars? And that's not saying you're gonna stay there or that you're been sentenced to stay there. I don't know, maybe you have, but as soon as you decide to tap into your gifts and start cultivating them and taking yourself more seriously, chances are you're not even going to run across nobody that would do no stupid shit like that. And if you do, you'll immediately know. You immediately know. You wouldn't have had to see this plate of spaghetti. You wouldn't even have to get that far. They probably wouldn't even have got a FaceTime out you. Okay? So I'm talking about being set up and stockpile on high. A lot of bloodlines have a huge cosmic debt. Your shit is upside down. Like, I'm telling you right now. No one in their right mind is going to trade $1 million for 3. It's basically what I'm telling you. Like, nobody's taking those kind of risks. Not anybody who actually practices magic and, again, understands fully the extensive effect that blood magic has. Love spells, period, can be sketchy. So to add blood in the mix is just your dark attachments that made you do that. Okay? And you should say no and fucking purge your life of those bitches. Because why the fuck are you listening to them? Like, what the hell? Like, they're obviously just trying to see if you're stupid enough to do it. It's like a fucking dare. Like these days, if a dark attachment tells you, yes, put some blood in his spaghetti, that I'm telling you right now, that is a dark attachment. And they must have gotten bored and they just want to see you do something to fuck yourself up so that they'll have some entertaining to watch. And they're like, yeah, we gotta get something cracking because we're bored. Don't do it. And I know this is like this when I say this, that I'm literally talking to like every 5 bitches out of 1,000. Like it's like a handful of dumbasses that would try that. You know what I'm saying? The blood version. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, no. Yeah. And like I said, lady, sir, ma'am, if you run into a pick-me woman that is willing to do you like that, you need to go into hermit mode. Okay? Because you're definitely under attack some kind of way. That is a vicious, extreme, Hail Mary attack by whatever dark attachment is provoking that person to think of doing that to you. Not only do you need to get the fuck away from them, you need to sit down, period, and take complete inventory of your soul. Because something has been compromised to the point, or you're approaching a level up so big that you've become public enemy number 1. You become a major target to some dark attachment or clan of dark attachments, because that is an extreme move. And especially under the guise of it just being for love, I'll be damned, them dark attachments are trying to devour your entire fucking bloodline. If somebody comes at you like that with some fucking spaghetti. Okay? Anyways, y'all stay careful out there. And don't be assuming everybody wants to do you like that, because on a soul level, most of our ancestors know that would just be stupid, because most people don't got shit. Okay. Those of us with you know, on high that have already sat on the thrones of their empires, we're not playing those games with nobody. No. Especially not. The bulk of the bloodlines and the empires out there are in fucking shambles. Probably from them aunties and them grandmas and them mamas earlier in your lineage that done already tangled your shit up with fucking JuJu blood spaghetti. Okay? Y'all are still standing in the motherfucking aftermath of y'all bloodline falling completely the fuck apart because of what them aunties was doing. Okay? Ain't nobody who got their shit together coming over there to you know what I'm saying? If you got like a COVID thing going, we're not coming over there. Blood spaghetti, are you serious? When you still failing all your simulations, and you're still where you were last year, and you're still making time to entertain motherfuckers when you don't even have an empire to steal, while being paranoid about your empire being stolen. It's not even like the layers and stacks of delusions on both sides of that plate. It is just amazing. If 2 people that stupid come together at the same time, it's got to be like a motherfucking cosmic event. Like, oh, we never seen the moon dance on Jupiter like that. That happens every 400 years. Like, that's how fucking unique. There being a dummy on both sides of that shit coming together. How the fuck could that even be possible? That somebody dumb enough to put their whole bloodline in a plate and let someone eat it would do that, and that it would be someone stupid enough to be dating somebody that's that manipulative and sit there and fucking eat it. Like, get the fuck out of here, yo. I can't. Okay, I'm done. Well, I'm done this time. I'll probably be back because this was really getting my goat. Okay, please don't do that. All right, peace.